man. Let's talk gear. And the callousness, what you care for your guitars is quite endearing to me. So talk to me about this guitar and why it's so special to you.
I don't think it's carelessness. I think it's actually a lot of care. Like, I just do what I want with it because I love it so much. I always feel like, you know, playing it however I want or hitting it against something or you know, like just smashing the mic against it or something is all a part of it. And you know, it's made of wood. You break it, you just glue it back together.
Now, where does the skateboarding on the guitar fall into the category?
That was just for fun. I don't think, yeah, that wasn't actually anything for anything musical. I think it's more to look at Gavin while I'm doing it.
And you see this exact face. It shouldn't fall in any category.
That's what Fender has to put up with when they send you a guitar or you buy a guitar from them. They have to be tested, and you put it through the ringer.
I mean, this has been going now for like 6 years. It was before you were with
before
us.
Me, yeah. It's happened too.
I mean, I've glued the neck back together, the body. There's splits down the body down here. There's half this. I always remove.
You got the one knob, but it's pretty loose.
That's loose. Gavin actually.
You need to show them why.
Oh, it's so I can do this.
I always tighten it up just so everybody knows.
Man, I just love the noises that come out of your guitars. This is, when we get to the pedal board, you're gonna reveal a lot of your tricks of the trade. But before we get there, are you wiring these straight to the pickup? I know that obviously this only has one pickup, but are you doing that with like straight to the volume?
Yeah, with this and pretty much all of my other guitars.
Okay.
It's volume pickup. That's it. Nothing else, and it's always bridge.
And pickups, have you swapped those out?
Yeah, this was actually made for me by a friend of mine from Bristol called Steve Hawker. I told him what I wanted, which was basically all bass, all treble, and he just did it. So, I mean, it's...
Didn't you say it was his first ever pickup?
Yeah, it was his first ever pickup. And it's very aggressive. Sometimes it sounds really bad.
It's really
sometimes
microphonic as well. It's great to work with. It's a pleasure.
Gavin, I can sense the sarcasm, my friend.
So yeah, they're all like that. So like, you know, I've got this one here as well. This is my Strat. Again, it's the same deal. I wanted something with a floating bridge, so I could do loads of. Like, I'm obsessed with the 80s, so I wanted to be able to dive bomb.
Yeah, you told us off camera you're a huge fan of Def Leppard.
I am a massive Def Leppard fan.
It never struck me.
I absolutely love them. But yeah, I always wanted to be able to dive bomb. So in Danny and Adelco, whenever we play it live, I use this and just go mad with it.
Yeah. You know? And you and Mark use, speaking of guitar and stuff that goes on it, is you guys use huge strings, don't you? You use like 12s.
12 to 56.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
And is that because, so like you did in the intro there, and I know you do stuff like Mr. Motivator and different parts where you elicit such sounds that aren't associated with the guitar, is a lot of a way you bend notes in and out of the noises that you're creating with your pedals. Is that why you have such huge strings? So you're really fighting with it?
I don't know really. Like I used to use 10 to 52. And that was because when I was younger, I saw like Tom DeLonge use 10 to 52, and he used to hit his guitar quite hard downstrokes, and I thought, well, that makes sense. You can get more out of your power chords or whatever. And then as we were going in the band, it was like, oh, you know, maybe they should get heavier. And then Bo was like, why don't you get 11s? And then he got 12s. He was like, you should get 12s. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And now like we're just on 12s.
Now he's at the maximum. Owen uses mammoths. So
I saw that.
Yeah, 64 to 12. I don't think to standard.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think a wooden neck could take that.
No.
Yeah.